Most important thing for us is that we were looking for an agency that really works as a data-first company. Pluto is an AP automation and spend management platform built for the MENA region. We started the company about 3 years ago now, right? And we serve some of the largest businesses in the UAE. What Pluto specifically does is that we help companies, specifically their finance teams, procurement teams, and CFOs, to be able to automate their entire account payables. Account payables automation comes in many forms. This includes corporate cards, employee reimbursements, procurement, invoice management, many others. We've been in the region for some time, and we're fortunate to serve some businesses in their financial operations transformation journey using Pluto experience. Sure. So, for the most part, Pluto is fairly general purpose. Right? We tend to work with any clients that have more than about, say, 100 employees, right? Is typically what we look at. And these customers fall under various segments. They could be real estate companies, they could be oil and gas companies, manufacturing companies, retail businesses, and others. Anybody who essentially has a pretty complex operation, right, to be run with its employees is who we typically. These companies, as they scale, they tend to go through several problems as it relates to their operations. For example, in the MENA region, which is still pretty significant, sizable sort of the payables team, but managing these petty cash across, say, hundreds of employees is extremely difficult. This is where Pluto comes in, and then be able to get optimized, be efficient, and get operational excellency. In addition to that, some other customers, for example, medium-sized businesses, they suffer through several procurement problems, managing purchase requests, managing the purchase orders, improving their vendor relationship, right? Pluto comes in there with our procurement module and allows them to be able to automate that entire process such that we're able to get the most efficient work to their procurement teams. For the rest of our clients, right, this module, right, in the Middle East, getting is extremely difficult, which time to get a corporate card from your bank can be almost 2 to 3 months in some cases. Pluto allow you to get unlimited corporate cards, and not just any cards. These are smart cards that allow you to control your budgets and control the spending across your team while maintaining a decentralized spend management platform. A few years ago, when we first launched our product, we immediately started to see market fit across several businesses and started to grow pretty rapidly within the region. Now, as soon as we started to grow rapidly, what we found out is that to be able to reach our customers effectively, we need a multi-channel approach to marketing, right? To be able to use this includes performance marketing, working on making SEO content, few aspects of it. And so we decided that, hey, we need raw marketing power, right, to be able to execute on all of these channels. We initially started off by hiring in-house marketing folks, right? And while that was good, right, we realized that, not one person can do all of the things that we were looking to do, right? And in addition to that, to be able to build a sizable marketing team, it would take us a fairly long time to do so. What we started to look for an agency who has deep B2B SaaS experience, specifically B2B SaaS, because we focus on a pretty niche ecosystem or segment of customers, which is CFOs and finance teams. This is where TripleDart came on our radar, right? What we liked the most about and was excited about TripleDart was that it's a company that is specifically geared towards B2B SaaS. And there are folks within the company that have spent years managing B2B SaaS marketing, and we will rely on their expertise. So that was some of the problems that we wanted to solve, and TripleDart came within our radar, right, to be able to solve that. And they really stood out compared to other agencies, primarily because of their B2B SaaS experience. So we came to find out about TripleDart through some referrals within our network, and also as we started to consume some of their content online as well. The most important thing for us is that we were looking for an agency that really works as a data-first company and as a systems and processes-first company. Pluto is a company that is engineering-led, right? I myself have spent several years being an engineer, and most of our product and marketing folks are also engineering-oriented. And as such, we come from a background that it really loves processes, systems, and replicable strategies, right, that we can take on. The most inspiring part about the TripleDart team was that since our first call, the first thing that we did was map out the systems and processes of managing all across our performance marketing, our SEO, our brand, and our content, right? That really put us to ease knowing that this is a team that operates in a very similar way to us. The second thing that really stood out was that our first leg of the journey with the TripleDart team was actually spent sorting out all of our data infrastructure first, right? So our marketing technology and our data infrastructure, right? The TripleDart team created Looker dashboards for us that allow us to track our performance and our spend across everything, right? And those are some of the things that really stood out, right? And made us realize that, this is the right fit. This is the right agency fit for a company like us. The TripleDart team has been taking on all of our channels, right? Including our SEO, our performance marketing across Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and many other channels, right? One of the biggest changes that we see in marketing is the rapid set of experimentation that we're doing. On a weekly basis, we jump on a call with the TripleDart team to figure out how our existing campaigns have been doing and prepare for newer campaigns. So on a monthly basis, we're running about 3 to 4 different kinds of experiments and campaigns simultaneously and tracking them directly using data. In addition to that, one of the biggest changes has been increasing visibility of how marketing is doing across the teammates. On a weekly basis, the TripleDart team presents us with data metrics, right? Things been going campaigns, and that has been of significant help to us, right? To be able to really figure out where are the areas that we need to invest in, where areas that we need to improve. Yeah, I think, when we first started working with Mahesh, who leads the TripleDart team, what I mentioned to Mahesh was that the way that we want to work with the TripleDart as an agency is really as an agency. We don't want to take a transactional relationship where we merely working as a client. Instead, we want to see the TripleDart team be integrated within our culture and as an in-house marketing team. And Mahesh and the team were instrumental in making this happen. The teammates like Shay, Mithun, and others who really care deeply about the success of the team and keep getting efforts. And that has led to a relationship that we have with them, which feels less like a client and agency relationship, but more as a friendly in-house marketing team that we think that we can work with on a long-term basis. And Mahesh and the team were instrumental in making this happen. The teammates like Shay, Mithun, and others who really care deeply about the success of the team and keep getting to a relationship that we have with them, which feels less like a client and agency relationship, but more as a friendly in-house marketing team.